Are going to make the recovery. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
On first down, Mahomes. Screen play, McKinnon. They find some open field here. They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Give them 19 there as the drive marches forward.
And that's not a play that you see all that often at the start of a drive, but some teams, they don't mind doing it. And that one, well sold by the offensive lineman. They showed the pass, and then they got out into space, able to get some good blocks downfield and allow the play to be successful.
Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead, it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
Now left side on the swing pass. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th. Butker's kick here is good, and they have regained the lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away. Fields it right around the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Cousins. Lets it fly for Thielen. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Juan Thornhill. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
Time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And that hits off the left upright, and it caroms away no good. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Hey, can you hear me now on the thing? Can you hear me now on that thing? Or no? On your phone?
Got 6, now 2nd and 4. Here's a handoff out of the gun.
I had that thing muted. I didn't know. I had it muted.
A loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
You said what?
Working from the gun, Mahomes.
You said why I can't hear you?
And he's going to come up
I don't know.
At the 37. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to bring up.
They ain't dropping it. Oh, he's silent. They making no rumors. Oh, I'm gonna try this, E.
Shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get
drill.
the defensive line. But once he made
the it was too weak.
And gain any yardage.
I would have drilled it.
So it's a rare 2-miss ball game for him now. Normally one of the more dependable guys you're going to find.
I'm back in.
Like him, one of the better kickers in the NFL. And
I did. You just didn't want to give it to me, you know what I'm saying?
He's just having one of those games.
32 shots and they dropped 17 and should have beat 32 dead. Oh, me.
Charles, they're coming off a costly mistake on the last possession, an interception in a game that is very close right now.
Well, they all sting no matter what the situation, but in a one-possession game, that'll hurt a little bit more. But this is an excellent opportunity to make up for it on this drive. I just don't expect them to try and take huge gambles to make up that momentum in a hurry.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook, and he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down. Again, it's Cook. And he'll work down inside the 45.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
Throw caught there by Osborne. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. Throwing is Cousins. That'll be complete to Cook. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Back to the ground, Cook. And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Up the middle is Cook. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
On 3rd down, Cousins. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. That's George Karlaftis, who fought his way through the line to bury him. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. This offense so far on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 6. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Harrison Smith. And the Vikings are right back in this football game. Well, Charles, you got a quarterback out of the pocket trying to make a play, and you get it, but instead he ends up throwing it to the other team.
And partners, we know to be successful in this league, number one, you're going to have to be able to make plays on the perimeter or when the pocket breaks down. But number two, you've got to make smart decisions with the football. And that time, that simply was not a smart decision.
And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. George Karlaftis picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Cousins, and his throw is incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the 1st. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
He'll dump this off to Cook. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Give to Cook out of the gun. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 93 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Got check time on both sides. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
But sometimes, Brandon, there's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big 3rd down conversion. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
Open man is Osborne. He's got it. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. A long loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. To throw is Cousins. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of the first. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. To throw is Mahomes. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And look at this.
I just threw the dang ball.
It's intercepted. Picked up by Chandler.
That's exactly what I wanted you to do.
The Vikings are going to have the football at their own.
That's exactly what I wanted you to do.
How the tables have turned now. They were trying to salt this one away, but that interception, potentially a game changer.
And I just got to think to myself, at this point of the game, I know you've been
That's exactly what I wanted you to do.
It's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. Mahomes to throw. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the 4th quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Here's Cousins, setting up the screen for Cook. And he's able to get this one down to the 40.
I ain't gonna lie, I can tell you one thing about this game. The tackle's not real.
For as many sacks as this defense has, you can understand their willingness to try and
I can't hear you.
So what a really strong.
Yo, music's so dang loud and it's right there by the mic.
George Karlaftis in there to drop him as that clock continues.
Move it from your mic. I can't hear it.
As a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they
You
have
better.
6 as a unit.
And that type of a number is just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this now the focus is really clear.
Hear me?
They need to get that first down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
Cousins. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he's fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Well, on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Now Mahomes. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. And one of the whistles for timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. Open man, it's the tight end, Kelsey. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game.
I missed.
Put enough leg into it. It's well off to the
Look me in my eyes. The first game I beat you 30-24. This game I beat you 25-15. Let me go 3-0 like my team. I'm finna play one more, and then we gonna get on Fortnite for a minute. You better shake back, bro.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was
I'm
just...
gonna find a new job. It's like to win to get it. Gotta get up, get out, and grind. If it's smoking in the city, then not work no 9 to 5. Pull up to your child when you drive by, got you. Ha ha. Look me in my soul. Is it probably see the devil is stuck in the zone? Put that nigga in a wheelchair, he still holding on. Next time I see his ass, I'ma grab his ass and roll him home. But nigga, in my roof, the sun down, I'm on that E-way, all my diamonds glisten. I got a bad habit of treating my glizzards like my women. Oil them up and make them pretty. Singing along and think you single for me. Baby, quit one in. I'm finna invite you. Look me in my eyes. Hey, look me in. Hey, Lonzo got it too. The blues is a. Like, with that Drake, I think you said what?